In this seemingly serene residential neighborhood, the streets are lined with pollution and unlawful deposits of gasoline. A passerby would not see a difference, but those with a trained eye would see the tainted soil below our feet. One would not know, but this is a brownfield site.
Their experiences on brownfield sites. Here is an old lady, and we're going to interview her on her experiences dealing with the contamination of the brownfield site.
Hello, my name is Mom Crabgrass. I'm 92 years old, and I have been a victim of brownfield sites for the past 47 years. I, today, am in this spot for a very sad occasion. I have to release my cat, Mr. Chuckles, into the wild because he is becoming sick from all the gasoline that has been leaked into our soil. And I am alone. I am an elderly woman living alone. I am a widow. And I can't even have my garden. I can't grow my rosemary or my herbs that I need for my rapidly depleting health. If I knew to get those herbs, I will die!
And this is a statement from a true elderly woman about her experiences with brownfield sites. EPA Officer Thompson and EPA Officer Brace. And I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions about one of the contaminants found in the brownfield sites that you guys researched earlier today. So one of the questions I have is, where are you most likely to find contamination from your chemicals, which is mercury?
You're most likely to find contaminations in big fish, in rivers, and it's usually in more highly populated areas. Yeah.
Okay. And the second question I have is, how do these metals get into our water, food, and air supply?
Well, when large companies dump their waste into the sewage, it gets into the waterways and into the ocean, and then the plants soak in the contaminants, and the little fish eat the plants, and then the bigger fish eat the little fish, and eventually you have larger fish that we eat having high levels of mercury.
Okay. How long will the site be contaminated for?
Well, if nothing is done, such as the process called bioremediation, if nothing is done, it could be possibly contaminated for thousands of years.
Wow, okay. What are the effects on the human population, and what are the effects on the local plant and wildlife?
Well, the effects on the human population is mercury affects the immune system and the nervous system, and in pregnant women, it affects the development of the embryo. It damages the development, and children are more sensitive to mercury poisoning.
Okay.
To limit your exposure, you could, eat less fish, or stay away from fish, stay away from the contaminated areas. Make sure you study about it.
It's not just all fish though, it's large fish such as tuna, swordfish, shark, and things like that. So you can eat other fish, but be careful of the warning labels of high levels of mercury.
Okay. What would be entailed in the cleanup process of the brownfield to make it usable?
Well, we use the process called bioremediation. It is a new process in which the EPA takes bacteria and fungi and green plants, and they use a special combination to deteriorate the certain contaminants, such as mercury, and over time it eventually is decreased.
Okay, well that's all the questions I have for today, and I just want to thank you guys for, letting me interview you both. So, that's it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
House. Brownfield site.
Wait, is that Hannah Montana?
Oh my gosh, it's Hannah Montana!
Hi guys, my name's Hannah Montana, and I don't like brownfield sites because they pollute the earth, and that's bad for all of us.
Hi, you remember that, kids.
Everybody has mistakes. Everybody has mistakes. Everybody knows what.
Emily! Really? You can't.
Professional because we're EPA officers.
What?
Why are you still building this?
Why not? Oh, up so I can stand on small hills. Continue. This project is by